streak. We have been waiting for this. The college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. That one goes out of bounds. A less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game. And you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. On the return, it's Willingham. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught quickly. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the Gators are on the move here. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A handoff from the shotgun. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
Number 24 in the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's escaping the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. LSU has moved into the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
What a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
They've got him down out near the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the completion made. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. Time at 7.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode. And he's got it again. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him. Here's the point after attempt.
Number 24.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
Is good.
Now they get set to kick it away.
That means the score. Florida 14. LSU 7.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Tigers will take over.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. And now the defense able to bring him down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Handoff to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The back's got it again. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
And the Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap as a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's swarmed by the defense.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance, try to get that touchdown.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Florida, number 15, in the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score Florida 21, LSU 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. He's stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Florida 28, LSU 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through the tackle. Tackle made after just a short gain. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Ball handed off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He missed it. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. They planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Crucial third down play right here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
With the return, it's Woolihan. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. He stalled and then missed a field goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it. But now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a quick grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They go with a direct snap. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. We'll see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught for the completion. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. And now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by him.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down, they're going to throw it. He's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Touchdown, LSU. They jump. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Willingham.
the 18.
Offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after the incompletion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it again. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far. And the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
That ties the game at 35 all.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down to the 21. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Works his way inside the 10. And a big game down near the 29. They're threatening. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Touchdown, Gators. The special teams making a huge impact. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle, but first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost them 5. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
An unbelievable effort here by this receiver to come up with a catch and then work his way all the way to get out of bounds to stop this clock. Risky throw here over the middle, but a good effort and a good heads-up play by this receiver.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul.
And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? It's a turnover. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.